Welcome to Legal English. In this TOLES Advanced video, we'll focus on a very important part of the exam, choosing the correct words to complete a short legal text. You'll read about a real legal situation and complete 10 sentences by choosing the right word from a list. These questions test your ability to recognize natural legal collocations. That means which words usually go together in legal English. Let's walk through this together and explain the logic behind each correct answer. So here, we're going to pause the video, and I want you to read the text on the screen. Let's look at the first sentence. The judgment stated that the claimant's age either contributed to or was the principal reason for the firm's decision not to appoint him as a solicitor, despite the claimant being the only job blank to apply for the vacancy. The firm didn't hire the solicitor, even though he was the only person who applied. So the correct word here is candidate. A job candidate is a person who formally applies for a position. Let's break down the other choices. Contender is more common in sports or competitions. Contestants is usually game shows or reality shows. Nominee usually refers to someone nominated for an award or position, not someone applying for a job. So the best legal term for someone applying to a job is candidate. Let's look at the second sentence. He had been a blank lawyer since 1985, and the position he applied for sought someone with at least 5 years post-qualification experience. Here, we're talking about a lawyer who has been active in the profession since 1985. The correct word is practicing. A practicing lawyer is someone who is legally certified and actively working in law. Let's look at the others, why they don't work. Performing and functioning don't fit in legal context. They sound more mechanical. Working is very general, not specific to the legal profession. The term lawyers use is practicing lawyer. Let's look at the next one. Work was piling up as new blank from clients came flooding in. In this sentence, the law firm is receiving new requests or directions from clients. The best legal word is instructions. Clients give instructions to lawyers about what they want done. Let's look at the other choices. Commissions usually refers to payments or tasks in sales, not law. Orders and commands are too forceful and they sound military, not legal. So, in legal English, the correct word is instructions, as in client instructions. Let's look at the next one. The tribunal heard that on the day after the interview, Miss Udalova-Surkova blank a meeting with the firm's other heads of departments to discuss the role. In this sentence, we're looking for a verb that fits naturally with the phrase a meeting. The correct answer is held. We say someone holds a meeting in legal and business English. Let's review the other options. Assembled and gathered are close, but they focus on the people, not the meeting. Congregated is usually used in a religious or informal setting. So the correct expression is held a meeting. Let's look at the next one. Notes from this meeting produced as part of the legal blank process suggested that Mr. Levy was expensive. This sentence is about the documents revealed in a legal case. The word that fits is disclosure. Legal disclosure means sharing or revealing relevant information. Let's check the other options. Admission refers to accepting responsibility, not sharing documents. Discovering is not a legal noun here. Revelation is too informal and dramatic. The correct legal phrase is the disclosure process. Let's keep going. Notes from this meeting, said Mr. Levy, was expensive and additionally doesn't blank all of our needs. Here we're talking about whether Mr. Levy fits the job requirements. The best legal and business expression is meet our needs. This is a fixed collocation. Let's rule out the others. Fill our needs is not a natural phrase in legal English. Fit our needs sounds okay, but isn't the most accurate choice. Gratify is emotional and means to please, not to fulfill a requirement. So the correct phrase is doesn't meet our needs. Let's go on to the next one. Mr. Levy subsequently blank a claim for age discrimination against the firm. In legal English, when someone starts a legal case, we say they bring a claim or bring a lawsuit. Let's look at the options. Opened isn't used with claims. Originated means began, but not in this legal context. Did is too informal and also incomplete. So the correct phrase is brought a claim. Moving on to the next one. The blank for a breach of employment law in the UK is usually an award of damages rather than an order of specific performance. In legal language, the word remedy means a legal solution to a problem or breach. Let's check the other options. Solution and cure are general words, not typically used in legal contexts. An answer doesn't fit the meaning here. So the correct legal term is remedy. Moving on. In total, Mr. Levy was awarded £13,188 for loss of blank, injury to feelings, and aggravated damages. In legal compensation language, we often use loss of earnings to refer to money someone would have earned if not for the wrongdoing. Let's review the options. Remuneration is formal, but not common in damage awards. Pay and salary are more general. Salary is fixed. Pay could be hourly. Loss of earnings is the correct legal phrase for lost income due to discrimination or dismissal. Well done. You've just completed a set of TOLES Advanced Practice questions based on a real legal scenario. In this part of the exam, you're tested not only on vocabulary, but on your ability to recognize the correct legal collocations in context. Remember, read the full sentence carefully, and the one before it, if needed. Ask yourself, what sounds natural in legal English? Focus on prepositions, verbs, and fixed legal expressions like bring a claim or loss of earnings. This skill is essential for advanced legal writing and reading. Keep practicing and you'll be ready for the real test. Great work.